It is a Maynard's Swedish Berry tropical flavor in orange. Let's put this out there. My line went slack in my hand, so I didn't feel the drop at all. Leave it.
Is that making a mockery of this whole thing?
I'm not making a mockery of anything. But you think about it, how many times has Goldie caught on like food?
Skittles?
You know what I mean? Skittles. Yeah, Skittles, pepperoni.
Bubble gum?
I don't think he's tried gum, but I know he's tried other candies. So, there's take on the Swedish Berry.
You got any of those Maynards?
Yeah, I got a few more. On an orange Swedish Berry. Are you kidding me? That's already going, Dave. I left it rolling.
How to go in line with that dead tree and look at that skin for consistency maybe. Oh yeah.
It was deep and it hit hard.
Family food.
Yeah. Just be able to hit the cord. That didn't take long at all. And that was off the bait. That was like way to the side. Kiting left.
Ready to get our double take?
Well, he's kind of out over your line right now.
What do you want me to do?
Just give me a second. Let me see if I can get him up near the surface. He's going for that weed mat that you were in.
Do you want to walk around?
This has got to be a decent fish because he's trying to get under that weed mat there. It's got to be decent because I'm not controlling him well. He's not giving up like the ones did the other day. If you want to be on the other side of your rod with the net, or maybe I can. I don't know if I'm in my shot. Oh, that's a decent fish.
You're good. You're just left of center right now.
Okay. Trying to get into those reeds. He went all the way around and then straight for this weed mat.
Oh, these sweaters don't have the thing on the back shoulder.
No.
I was just gonna try to do a shot of
You
it.
can take pictures if you want, but I got the fish right here. Under you right now.
Is it a mirror?
No, he's not a mirror, but I think I think he's right in that average size or just slightly above average size. Really fighting really well. Like, good battle.
I just thought I saw a weird scale. Have you seen his scale now?
No, I haven't. Just seen his head and his tail.
No, I think it's just. You want me to get my rod?
Nope, nope, leave it there. As long as he stays down, I can keep him under you. He's just really strong. Like, this is a nice fighting fish.
It's fun on the fin.
Oh, it just feels amazing. Like, I love having the control, you know, like always with these, but
I like when you go to, like when you actually go to net them and you can
let off that line.
No, when you know they've given up, sometimes you can just give it that extra.
But just like each time he's got it into those weeds,
You know when they're just hovering over the neck
control.
cord? They're just hovering over the neck cord sometimes.
He's kind of deep bodied.
Oh, I got a whack.
You did just get a whack. Look at him, he just wants to get in that thick stuff. Missed it.
Sorry,
It's okay, it's okay.
that was my bad. I was getting the ankle.
No, I would have lifted too. I would have done the same thing. Yeah, you had a smack there.
Yeah. I think I'm gonna give it this time.
He doesn't want to give up. This is a freaking hard fighting fish.
Maybe it's just
Look at him, he's still going
maybe
nuts.
it's a nice water temperature.
He's not big, but he's just solid, good power fish. You just had another whack.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna give you your net so you can get your net put back together. Because if that's gonna go, you're gonna need a net. I think this is just a long, lean male. There's so much power in this fish.
He was fighting well.
Well, what a way to start the morning. Might as well open things now. Dave and I are fishing again. And if you caught the last video where we were fishing with the center pins, we're doing that again, just as I said I would. It's only been a couple of days since we were here and shot that last video. It was a situation where we thought kind of we were a little bit rushed and didn't really do things the way we had liked. We have a bit more time today. We're going at a better pace. The wind is going to be a lot more cooperative. And yeah, line has been in about 8 or 9 minutes, would you say? Was it even that much?
Yeah, it hasn't been, I don't think it's been 10 minutes yet.
Well, it wasn't quite 10 minutes. I wasn't even fishing on the bait. I actually cast off to the side just to try and get a good drop. And boom, first fish of the morning.
I just took another liner.
Did you really?
Yeah.
So now I've had a whack and a fish right away. You've now had 3 whacks. The fish are on us. They are on us really, really well. And I can't wait to get more. This whole center pin thing, like I said in the last video, I hadn't done this style of fishing with the center pin before. Something that Dave does all the time. I now really understand why it's his favorite way of catching carp. It's exciting. The fight, especially with that fish, was unbelievable. So I don't want to waste any more time. I'm going to get myself situated. I'm going to get back in the water. And I guess now it's a matter of who gets the next bite, because they're on us.
Yep.
We could be in for a seriously good day.
Well, it's kicked off like at least 2 hours quicker than last time.
Yeah.
So I can't complain.
All right, let's do this, Dave. Yep. I'm in. Yep. I have to ask.
I wasn't looking.
Still on? Why, Dave? He did jump. He's not.
You're getting close to the weed bed, are you not? No?
He's just out, but he's kiting in, so I gotta try and steer him back. He's not, it's another one. He's not big, but he jumped. He looked solid. Why are they looping from way over there all the way around to this stuff?
They're jumping behind you still.
Right in there. Get out of there. Oh man.
Want me to move my rod?
No. This one just did the same thing. He went right into that. Right into those weeds. They know their environment. That's for damn sure. But like to go right into that stuff, you know?
It's not the first fish to do that.
Second one today.
2 out of 2.
Ooh, this is a better fish, Dave. He's a little bit bigger than the last one.
I didn't want to stab. Just my eyes are playing tricks on me. Can't really.
That's a better fish. Oh, found a new hole
In the waders?
the right foot now. It's soaked. Usually it's the left foot that fills up. The right foot is very much full of water right now.
Happy?
Yep. All right, well, that only took another 10 minutes. We are getting so much liner activity. It's actually kind of wild. The fish are hitting Dave's line like crazy. Then, like, I'm not even fishing in the midst amongst the bait. I'm fishing around a few boilies. You know, just a couple handfuls of boilies around my pop-up, and I'm getting liners. So there's definitely a lot of fish on us. This one was a drop back bite. Oh. Solid fish, big head, but then tiny body. But I'm happy. Like 2 fish right off the bat, and I haven't lost any this time yet, so I'm already batting 100%. But both fish this morning, if you compare them to the fights of the last session we were here, those fish gave up really quick. These fish are fighting and fighting and fighting. It's so invigorating. So with the first fish, we completely forgot to do pictures. I just let the fish go, and Dave's like, oh, we didn't do any pictures. So we're gonna do a few pictures of this fish. We're gonna get set to wonder why Dave hasn't had a hookup yet with the amount of liners he's had. This one's just splashing me like crazy. But yeah, I think there's gonna be a lot more of this high energy giggling and silliness for the rest of the morning, because this is exciting. The Centerpin is opening up my world of carp fishing huge right now, and I am loving every second of it. Oh, he's got a split barbel too. Wicked. All right, Dave, let's do some pictures. Strong. I haven't gained any line on him yet.
Is he on the other side?
No, that's not him out there. He's still on this side of the flow, but this one's got a lot of power. And he stayed just under the surface.
This is awesome. Oh man.
That was like just steady power, right off, like hard power. There's no speed to that whatsoever.
Yeah, but you could get him in and he could be a 10-pounder. It's like, it's just, you have so much more appreciation for every fish, like.
Oh, for sure.
Head shakes?
Not much in the way of head shakes, just slow plodding and pulling.
So it's probably bigger. Oh, that looks promising.
That looks like a big tail.
That looks promising. I better get.
It looked like a dark tail too, though, didn't it? Or is it just a light vessel? That's a dark fish.
I think it's a big
There's no big fish here, Dave. This is a bigger fish. This is a good fish. I don't think it's that big. It's dark though. That's what I want. Dark fish, old fish. But see, like it's not head shaking. It's not doing hard work. It's just a lot of plodding. It's just power. It's a common for sure. He got smaller.
He got smaller.
Yeah. Dave?
He shriveled up a little bit.
Oh, this is just solid weight. Like this fish is just all power.
When we're fighting the shrub, sometimes we have to back up on shore.
I'm not gonna back up. They can stay right above it. This is just solid fish. Just
You can wrap up the video right now.
oh my god.
Look at this next guy.
Keep the head on that thing. Oh my god, Dave.
He's an old gnarly guy. There's your boilies. Did I swim on?
Pop up? No. I got one. He's almost done. I don't think he's gonna come in yet. He's almost done. Look at that. That hook hold is right in the So yeah, the sheer competition between the amount of fish in this place probably is the reasoning behind the long, slender body on this fish. He's got the head of a 30-pounder. This fish is definitely in the mid-20s, low to mid-20s. Look at that. What a tank for this spot. This is the biggest fish I've had in this spot before. This whole stretch of water is not known for big fish at all. It's known for numbers and, believe it or not, quite a few mirrors. But to get a big fish like this is rare, and this is damn exciting. Like, this is a heavy, solid fish. The battle was awesome. Like I said that for the first two fish. The battle for this fish was like the two of them combined on the line. So strong, just slow plodding. Oh man, what a beast for here. You know, I love chasing big fish as much as anybody else. I love catching small fish. I just love catching fish. That's just what it comes down to. But when you can get a surprise like this, a big fish in a spot that you're not expecting it, you know, you guys might look at it and be like, oh, it's a 20-pounder, it's not that big. It's not a 30, it's not a 40. Guess what? This is about 15 pounds heavier than the normal average here. This is a massive fish for this spot, and I am so excited about it. And I'm so glad Dave was here with me, because it just makes it that much more special to be here with a good friend. Okay, we need to do some pictures, Dave.
Nice fish, John.
Oh my God. That was a big fish. If that would have been a fatter fish, he would have been pushing 30. That was a monster.
Okay. John's giving me a heck for not catching a fish, so I reeled in, and the method lead was kind of wedged, so I think like I might have had a run and the fish pulled it into a snag, and then when I reeled in, I dulled the point. So thankfully I'm using the multi-rig. I was going to switch to the German rig, but I was too lazy. So I was able to swap out the hook without a lot of fussing and rigging things up. I just had to loop the line over, swap out the hook. Now I'm back in action. Today I just mixed up a bunch of oats. I did some monster pineapple corn, some monster pineapple boilies, and some field corn. And that's, I'm hoping, enough to draw the fish in and get myself a quick bite. Even if I miss the hard drop. I wasn't confident with the drops I was getting last session here, so that's why I decided to experiment with the method feeder today. So I'm gonna pop this out there, and hopefully I can catch up to John, because he's up by 3 fish at the moment. So we're gonna send that out there.
Oh, that looks sexy.
You want some? Yeah, I think the only way to top that fish is with a mirror.
Yeah.
That's a big fish for here.
That's a definite contender to that. Oh my god! Oh my god! I just cast it in.
Oh, it's still rolling.
Oh, this is a little guy. He's going nuts. Absolutely bonkers, this one.
We're good for the double run now.
He was just in the weeds. I just put it down. I kept it out all that time. And
The only reason this isn't complete chaos right now is because I'm not catching anything.
yeah, but
If I was
it's
catching,
about to be chaos. Because he's on the other side of your line again.
yeah.
Trying to keep him down, Dave.
You want me to lift over your rod?
No, he's over there. Just need to scoop him in the net. Oh. Oh, he's just a Dave. But you can tell with the way that... Dave, you're in! Hang on, I'm low. Okay, I gotta get around you. Didn't you say you wanted to double up? My net's over there.
Well, the video's done.
Yeah. First I thought that I had
This is not what I expected today.
This is what I hoped for, but
Yeah.
not what I expected either.
Not what I expected.
Yeah, I got your net. You need to use my net.
Alright. Do a break shot.
Oh, this one's got. This one's a common, but he's got some really cool scales. Really cool scales on this one, Dave. Come on. Oh, come on, you little bugger. And they're still jumping.
This is our Canadian run water.
Yeah. Oh, what a gorgeous fish. Dave.
What? Think it's a mirror?
I need you to look at it. It has the tendency to look like a fully scaled. The one side looks like it's fully scaled. The other side looks like it's half fully scaled, half common. I'm gonna need you to make the call on this one.
Oh, I think mine popped off.
Well, a little bit chaotic. I know the light is not great. We're still in the shadow of the hillside. But double bubble. My fourth run, Dave's first. We were just trying to steer my fish around his line, and his ripped off. Both lines weren't in 5 minutes. I left mine out deliberately, cleaning things up, getting things situated with the camera, and still, as soon as I put it back in, I whacked a fish. So I'm incredibly happy. You know, they're both, Dave's is a little bit bigger, but two absolutely gorgeous fish here.
Weight-wise, they're probably not far off.
Yeah, weight-wise, I think they're probably identical. Mine has a really, really unique scale pattern. I'm hoping you can see it. We're going to do some photos so that I can add those in after. The other side is not quite the same, but very similar. And your fish is just like a long, lean guy, eh? Angry. So yeah, absolute Centerpin smash fest this morning. Like, I want to say, can it get any better? But it probably is going to.
We did this entire video so far in the time period from the previous session where we hadn't even touched a fish yet.
Before we even got any bites. Yeah.
So I don't know what the difference is, but I'm okay with it.
Yeah, whatever the difference is. Yay! Good for us. Yeah, let's do some photos and see what else we can accomplish today.
Yeah.
Because this is awesome. Did you see that? It's seconds. I just put it down and stood up. And he's gone way left again.
My GoPro's been stupid.
Oh wow, is he ever going left?
Is that
Dave? He's actually a long ways out there.
I don't mind reeling in if it's simplified today. Or
He's doing what the other ones did, going right over there. And they must, there's got to be a reason they go to that weed mat. Because now this is my 5th run and 4 of the fish have gone in there. Oh, this is another good fish.
huh?
I don't think he's as big as the other one, but this is a quality fish.
Oh, I'm gonna.
I know, but I had to step over your pod to get to it.
High average, you see? Well, it didn't take long. Literally probably less than 30-40 seconds. You know, we were trying to calm ourselves down from the rush of a double header. Literally just put our lines back out. I stood up, I took a sip of my coffee, and my rod was away again. This is my 5th fish. Dave's had one, so we're not blanking. It's a team effort, but we still have not put any new bait out. We are still fishing on the bait we put out 3 hours ago.
And that wasn't much at all, even.
No, not really a lot at all. So, with how good it's going, I think now Dave's got his line in. I'm going to put some bait out. Not a lot, but I'm just going to get some bait out there before I cast back in. Like, the sun's not even up over the hill yet. It's just reached 9 o'clock this morning. In 3 hours, we've had 6 fish. This is absolutely insanity. Just a couple of days ago when we shot that first video, it was, it was 2.5 hours before we even had our first run.
I don't think we got our lines until after 7 today.
Oh, sure we did. No, you're right.
So it's probably been like less than 2 hours even.
But we put bait in 3 hours.
Yeah.
We put bait in at 6.
But lines in for...
Lines in for 7.
Anyways.
6 fish on the mat by 9.
There we go.
Yeah, I think you said it best. This is a Canadian run water. Like, you can't find carp fishing like this anywhere else. This is why we come to this spot. We've had a giant for this spot. We've had some amazing scale pattern on that last fish.
Double run.
Double run. The only thing that this hasn't kicked out yet is the mirror that we need.
Yeah. The
And
elusive mirror.
There's a high probability here. It's like 1 in 50 fish here is a mirror. I'm so excited right now. Like, you would think I had too many energy drinks. I'm that wired. And just because we got the camera rolling and we're talking, this is sitting still. Like, what's up with that? Something should happen. That should be going like right now. Because if I did that on my rod, it worked.
All right, let's go.
Oh yeah.
Get her back in. So you 5 fish.
5.
You let one go without a picture.
Yep.
Then you caught like a normal size one, right?
Hey Dave. I think he's there.
I think this might be cookie cutter.
Shaking a lot, eh? Let me know if you need any help.
I gotta claw my way back into this.
I'm really afraid that this is gonna go again.
Maybe even the small size. He's almost in, John. Don't need to do anything. He's just being all squirrely because he's small.
But is it a mirror?
No.
Oh, that's actually a good size. Good deep body for it. Or it's just a big head.
Might be a little darker.
He might be slightly larger than Coach Cup.
It looks clean though. Clean one.
So much shadow.
Another cookie cutter kind of size fish. Nice and clean for this spot. And I was starting to second guess my rig change from the last session, but I'm happy to be patient today when we've already had 7 fish and the sun we haven't even seen the sun yet, so
Yeah, there's so much shadow I can't even see the fish.
yeah.
We just need that sun to come up so we can actually see what we're doing.
Yeah, I'm happy. I'm 2 fish, so 6. What am I? 4 fish behind?
4 fish behind.
4 fish behind. I'm gonna stick with the rig I got going. It seems to be paying off. Maybe I'll catch up before this video's done.
I took a few pictures at the same time, Dave, because I can't see you on the main camera, but the lighting's good for the photos.
Cool.
And he was ready to go.
No problem. At least it's not the summertime.
Stuff with all this would be so ripe. this is working so well. I think this is going to be my new tournament mix. I'd love for sessions like this where we're in a tight spot to have the 9-foot monster for spotting. Because you were doing that too, right? With your 9-foot monster?
Yep. The 3.5 is really good for, doesn't matter what size.
Yeah, but for this mid-size?
Yeah, 2 3/4 I'll handle that no problem.
This will handle it no problem. Oh, look at that. It just dropped such a cloud with this stuff.
The way you sounded, Dave, I thought you lost it.
I thought I did.
Did it just swim towards you or something?
Yeah. And then it clicked off like a rock or something.
You can tell the sun is almost about to hit us because you are so in shadow.
There's like... Still no mirror.
Not a mirror? No. Oh, damn. Should we even look at this one then?
No. Amateur hour. Alright. Well, hopefully if we keep weeding through these fish, we'll trip up a mirror and put together an epic video.
Yeah, because it's not epic already. Come on. You're closing the gap gate, Dave.
Yeah. This guy is not cooperating at all. I probably reeled him in too fast. Anyways, this guy's going back. One way or the other. He's going back. Whether it's his choice or mine. Anyways, this is ridiculous. So, I think I'm 3 fish behind now.
No, it's 5, 2, 3. So you're 2 fish behind.
2 fish behind? Oh. Anyways, we're having a blast. You know when you lost track of how many fish you got, you're having a good day. So, we'll send this back and hopefully we trip up our mirror. What is that?
Okay, so just so we can clarify, Dave, you said the bite shut right off.
There's got to be something wrong with this fish.
And then your rod ripped off.
He's not even fighting.
He's not fighting?
No.
Is it just a wet sock?
I think he's got a problem.
A problem? Yeah, he's broke. So I think what you mean is that it shut right off for me so that you can catch up. Because you're now 1 fish behind me.
This guy looks like he's been through some rough times.
Has he?
He's not in terrible shape, but he looks like he's had a rough life.
You need me to do anything?
No, I'm good. It's okay, bud. He's got like... It's got lots of old scars, but he just did not fight.
It's a long fish, man.
Oh, that's me.
I think you should miss out a bit.
I'm coming.
Oh.
Oh, he's in the weeds. So, it zoomed in perfectly for you.
Want me
Sit there.
to go and zoom it out?
Well, take care of your fish first, but it's
This is ridiculous.
this is nuts. That's a good fish too.
I'm not doing it.
I was going to. I had my phone out to do photos.
We'll get photos later.
Screw the photos.
We were angry at ourselves yesterday, or the last trip, for not taking photos.
This one is just shaking its head under the surface out there. I got a big ball of weeds in the line about 10 feet up.
I gotta grab your net, I think.
I'll get it. I can net mine.
We don't want to do too great shots.
This is the, we could. Another brace shot would really set the guys off.
I probably.
Oh.
It's a good fish.
It's a decent fish, but the one side of him just gave me a weird look. It might just have been the way the light hit him.
Maybe I should just send this.
Yeah, it's just a dang send back.
We've already got a good thing going on here.
Yeah. Who knows? Can't be doing right now. Okay, it's just common. Yeah, for a second there, I thought I saw a bear patch. Triple. How many rods can we have go off, Dave?
Triple take.
Yeah, I have no idea what the camera's reaching.
You want me to go?
Once you get that.
I don't even know where my line is.
It's gotta be wrapped around here. Yeah, you're good.
Anarchy.
Not a big fish, but it's a nice looking fish. Really golden color, so when it came up at one point, I saw what looked like a bear patch. I thought for a second that we might have had our mirror, but no, it's just a really good color.
Yeah, I think that last, not the fish I just got, but the one before that, it started to catch the sun too.
I'm just gonna do this one right here because he's little. So just as Dave got caught up, almost. We were sitting 5-4 all of a sudden. Then luckily, luckily I got this one, so I'm holding my lead by 2 right now. It wasn't supposed to be a competition. This is just supposed to be a friendly battle of us just crushing the fish. But now it's turned into a competition.
Yeah, when you're ahead.
He gave me a really good. You gave me a really good head start.
Yeah.
5-1. But now you're making your comeback, and I need to hold my ground here. I am so wet right now. I'm so fucking boily on that bait. Because of what you just said, I was thinking to myself,
We got good light now.
that, like, because of what you were saying about changing baits, I thought that as soon as my pop-up comes off on the next fish that the pop-up comes off, I'll try maybe a bottom bait. And just as that gets into my head, this went. Try and get him up though. He's right around your line there. Now he's past your line. Oh shoot.
Sounds like a train coming through.
Yep. No, that's like a
quad.
four-wheeler. I think he's going to get into your line today. Dark one.
You want me to stab him?
You what?
A 42-inch discourager.
They're all long. This one's got more of that darker color to its back, eh? A little bit more chestnutty.
I don't even have my net put together properly. Oh, I hit the bottom when I was trying to scoop him.
Okay, that looks like a pretty fish.
Yep. I think he's just a little wider across the back than the others, I think.
Right. So this would be number 7 for me.
Sorry.
Damn.
Sorry.
Well, on the upside, he went right in the water.
That's my bad.
Yeah, the click set him off, eh?
No, I was trying to do too much at once, I think.
No, you weren't at all. I held him up when he wasn't ready. But how does the same rig that lost me 2 fish last week land all 7 today?
Sorry.
Did it come off? No way. Just as we were talking about that?
Wap, 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 wow.
What the hell? You were just getting like so many liners and now what? Nothing.
So yeah, well, a couple days ago we had, it was kind of flurries, right?
Yeah, we would have a short break and then a burst of like 2 bites and they would get some across the other side at the same time. Like when we had bites here, they had bites there.
Not that it's really been that slow, but hopefully it kind of picks up again. This place just messes with you though, because like...
It spoils you.
Yeah.
The spot spoils
It ruins you, and then you go somewhere else and like...
So yeah, you go to the big river and you're fighting to just try and find one fish.
You guys are averaging like a fish every 4 hours or something. It's been 4 minutes without a bite and we're pissed off.
Okay, sorry, I was trying to have breakfast there. Can you run us through what just happened there? Because I'm not quite
Was it
sure
running?
I know. It wasn't running when it happened, no. So, what exactly occurred? Because I heard it hit the water.
I was trying to feel my lead down, and I got a good donk. I felt it slide a little bit across the rock, and then I was into a fish before I even knelt down to put it on the pod.
So you did feel the bottom, and then it went off in your hand.
Yeah.
That's insane.
I usually get one of those on camera here, like almost every trip.
That's bonkers, man.
That might be super
That
dark.
sounds good.
Did you see how dark that was?
No. Still trying to eat.
Well, I just saw the tail and I don't want to jinx it. It kind of looked like a lip.
No. It's a nice dark one though.
So much for the minnows. Just don't have a hook pull anymore.
Like you still got the feed in your method lead.
You can recast.
You can, 100%.
I don't have them. It looks kind of like a snub nose kind of fish.
Yeah, like you swam into a wall. I got him that time. He is a darker fish.
Yeah. I just saw the tail. I thought it was for a fleeting moment, my brain went to leather. But obviously,
Yeah, because we got so many chances for leather.
anyways, we're we're just having fun now. We're switching up baits and watching minnows feed in front of us and enjoying the fact that there's a couple other anglers setting up down the shore, and we're just basically having fun right now. And you know, everybody needs a session like that. The cameras are rolling, but the pressure's off, and
Pressure's not off, Dave. You're 2 behind me still.
oh.
It's 7-5.
Or how about Amir's winner take all?
Okay. Sounds good.
I don't want to keep saying Amir in case it doesn't happen though.
But if you don't keep saying it, maybe it will happen.
Bottom bait goes up.
The bottom bait. I'll get it. I'll be all right, Dave. I'll get it. Just gonna trip over all the lines.
Bottom bait goes up.
The bottom bait.
Now you just gotta pull him back through the weeds.
Yeah, he's through the weeds. He's already in the flow on the current out there.
That's literally almost 3 double takes.
Yeah, you put one back and then I get one.
Yeah.
But
Like as close as it ever gets with carp fishing. Like,
I wasn't expecting this because it's the bottom bait. I really didn't have any faith. Dude, look at, there's my lead. Way up there.
little guy?
I can't tell. He's strong.
Oh my goodness.
I think I hit the button on that one because it was still on. Like, this is insane. This is just. Oh, that's a darker fish, right? He's small. He is small.
Let me
He's
clear.
a common, but look at how dark he is.
I gotta clear my line. Yeah. My net's way up the hill. You got it?
Minnows in my net. There's minnows in my net. He's a little bit darker than the others. It's very floppy. But a very pretty looking fish. So a little bit darker. He looked really dark in the water on his way into the net. But just gorgeous color. Almost scale perfect. Really nice shape to him. He doesn't have like the big head and the thin body like the other ones do. He's very well proportioned. And he was scrappy, but like what a run. Absolute tear of a run. So that puts me at 8. And you're at 5. This is just, you just don't get sessions like this every day. Not even every other day. It's like an every 3 days kind of thing. But man, I'm excited. Like, I don't know how much better this session could get unless we get a mirror. Really, like that's all that's left. We've had a big fish. We've had the numbers. Yep. Now we need the mirror just to
we got unique fish and
complete the cycle here. The grand slam of this spot. All right, I definitely would like a picture of this one. So I'm gonna snap some pictures, set it back, and then we both have to get our lines back in the water.
I have it pointed down a little too much. I want to go scoop them up.
I'm not quite ready yet. Bigger than the last one, eh? You know what that fish means? Number 9!
They're a little bit clearer than the other ones.
Just another fish. We're just so boring now. All we're doing is catching. So since that big one earlier, we're not breaking any sides records today. Just lots and lots of runs. Good little fights. So this is number 9. So I've now pulled even bigger lead against you, Dave. 9-5.
We get the Dolly Parton going on.
We got the Dolly Parton going on. So we really need to break that up. So that was the second fish on the bottom bait. So after we were talking about that and I stopped using the pop-up, I switched to a 14 mil pineapple boilie. And now I've had 2 fish on that. So now I'm debating, do I put the bottom bait back out? Do I put plastics out? Or do I go back to maybe like a pink pop-up, try something even more different?
Go for a zig.
I'm not doing a zig, come on.
I might catch up that way.
But really, you know, we've done so well. This is time to try different things out, experiment. We've had a successful session. Now let's push some boundaries and see what we can learn while we're here. Awesome.
Love it.
Oh, we got another one. Good sized fish he's got.
Oh yeah. That's awesome. Oh, it's already recording.
Yeah, I had just put it on because I saw there was a little bit of a wiggle to the tip, so I knew something was near it. So this is again a bait switch up. I switched to a banoffee pop-up just to try a different color. It's a really pale brown, like a washed out brown. Different flavor, different look. So it's definitely not the bright baits that are making the difference. That's what I caught on in low light, but now with the sun out, I've now been catching on really darker baits.
When it's on, it's on. And it's on.
Yeah.
Like, I was so happy with my drop. We got a chance at another double run here.
I don't know, this guy's gonna go to the net really fast. He's fighting, but he's not. You know what I mean? Dave, it's not a mirror.
Oh jeez.
It's not a mirror.
Pressure's off in that job. I'm actually tired.
Hey,
I'm not even catching all the fish.
I just smacked double digits.
Yeah. I lost the footage of you fighting that fish.
You gotta be good? Nope. So yeah, the same stamp of fish, size-wise. A lot of them with this snubby nose. But there's absolutely no reason to complain. Look at the top of his tail, Dave. You can see where it was cut off at one point, and now it's kind of growing back. That's wicked.
Oh, it's a little translucent spot there.
Yeah, you can see that, like, that's new growth off of where the scar part is, where it's been cut.
That's pretty cool.
That is really neat. Fish, number 10 for me. Dave is at 5.
That's a good day for sunfish.
When we came out this morning, we were not expecting to have 15 fish on the bank.
No.
Now I'm not expecting us to leave until we've had 20. I don't know what more we could say. I think at this point we're just going to keep the cameras going and just see how many fish we can get in total. Like, there's really not much else to offer as far as tips or tactics or anything like that goes. I'm using the same rig I used in the last video, and I'll post a link to that one on the screen there for you. I've tried a few different pop-ups, tried bottom baits, boilies. Dave's been trying plastics. We're catching on all of it. We need gummy bears. Oh, I got Swedish berries in my pocket. I got candy. I'm gonna put a candy on and try that.
Just in time for Halloween.
Did you just say knuckle buster?
Yeah.
Oh, come on. Dave, that's 3 in a row.
Ever since I put the boilie on.
That's 3 in a row you've lost. Change that hook bait. Yeah, it's getting the runs, but you're not getting the hook hold.
I don't know what the difference is.
I don't know.
Hook is amazing.
Change the hook bait. Whatever it is, you've lost the last 3 fish in a row, man.
I know.
So
I'll put some. I don't know. I'll go.
I've got options. I got smaller pop-ups. I've got other stuff. I might even have some smaller ones of those.
Yeah, I might. That's what I might do. I'll just put a smaller one on.
So that's what, the 14, and you're gonna put 12 on?
Something like that. See what I can dig up. Man.
And I have to get my candy out.
I almost feel like I should go. I don't want to tie one up though. I almost feel like I should go German rig with a balanced bait. No, I'll leave the pop up. I'll just go smaller pop up. You know.
So while you're doing that, I have these. I'm gonna put one of these on the hook.
I'll just use the smaller double corn maybe.
I like color options. I got orange, I got pink, I got white. I think the white is like a pina colada flavor. I got purple.
Oh, I got the smaller.
These are tasty.
I got the smaller boilie. I'll put this just the smaller boilie.
I know I still have that wafter on my rig, but let's try a cast of candy. I can always go back to this wafter. I'm gonna go with orange. Just to show that I do in fact have, hopefully you can see that, it is a Maynard's Swedish Berry tropical flavor in orange. Let's put this out there. My line went slack in my hand, so I didn't feel the drop at all. Leave it.
Are we? Is that making a mockery of this whole thing?
I'm not making a mockery of anything. But you think about it, how many times has Goldie caught on like food?
Skittles?
You know what I mean? Skittles. Yeah, Skittles, pepperoni.
Bubble gum?
I don't think he's tried gum, but I know he's tried other candies. So, there's a take on the Swedish Berry.
You got any of those Maynards?
Yeah, I got a few more. On an orange Swedish Berry. Are you kidding me? That's already going, Dave. I left it rolling.
Oh my god. Why should it be a mirror?
Can you imagine?
A mirror on the Maynards.
Oh, oh,
Oh, did you cut yourself?
no, knuckle buster. That one hurt. That one got me
You're
good.
laughing at me for saying that.
Yeah, but I put my hand up and I was stupid. He's a strong fish, Dave. He's staying out there.
He's got a sugar rush, I think.
You think? Yeah. But they're tropical flavors, so they all taste like alcohol drinks. Like the white ones are pina colada.
That's mental.
Oranges are like a creamsicle type thing.
I got a hair stop in my mouth.
Do you? Don't swallow it.
Oh, that's what I'm afraid of right now.
Maybe you should get your rig finished.
I don't know what to do. Do you want me to net the fish?
No,
Alright.
I'm good.
Alright. How's the hook hold with the Maynards?
We're gonna find out. It was a drop back, so I'm thinking this is probably a bigger fish, but just based on the drop back and the fact that he's biting a lot harder and slower. It's darker. You can see he's dark. And an orange Swedish Berry. You gotta be kidding me.
That was probably your fastest take, too.
That, no, there was one earlier.
Well, anyway.
Yeah, you know what? This probably was close. I goldied it.
You did.
I absolutely goldied it.
Not yet. Would it be a goldie if you lost the fish?
Yeah, because I still got the bite and the hookup on a candy. This is a quality fish, Dave. He's not a mirror, though.
Is the candy still on?
Hashtag not a mirror. Well, you mean can I see an orange Swedish berry hanging out of his mouth? Yes, I can. Yeah, I can just see it.
Maybe you can get sponsored by Maynard's.
There we go. Maynard's carp tackle. Actually, Dave,
Mm-hmm.
this is good fish.
You want me to net it?
No, I'm good. I'm good that way.
Okay.
He's not as big as the big guy earlier, but he's not that far off.
You had more candies in the truck?
I have more candy in my pocket. Problem is, I've been eating them. Oh, come on, get yes. Oh, that's a quality fish. Oh, okay, the candy just came off,
Berry came off.
but it's in the net still.
Yeah.
Stop, stop. So I know I like to say, you know, after you've had a couple of fish, try different baits, try different techniques. You know, it's worth the challenge and really helps you find new special baits or things that you're comfortable with. You know, it also makes it more fun to experiment. I caught this on candy. Like a piece of candy that has been in my waders for 2 weeks because I eat a lot of candy. Oh, is that his tail?
Yeah, it's weird.
Yeah, he must have got it on a rock or something there. Come on, turn around. But again, this is a larger fish for this spot. You know, obviously it's not as big as the one from earlier, but this is well above average for here, as you've seen. Plain and simple, you've seen us catch so many small fish.
We caught enough to have an average now.
But this is fish number 11 for me, and I caught it on a Swedish berry in orange color.
Fishing with Dave Pendlebury.
Goldied it with Dave Pendlebury. Oh, I can't believe this. What a session. Like, it's been incredible. Wow. That take was bonkers. This is a strong fish. Keep just going that way. What a take, man.
I thought the line was going to wrap around the pod and take the whole thing.
Well, yeah, I thought the reel might overspin. It was going so fast.
You could not, if you had your hand and pulled on it, you could not make it go that fast.
No. But like, look at how far up the lead shot up when he hit it so hard. Like it's like he left the lead on the bottom where he was, and he just took out 50 yards of line.
That was crazy.
This is a strong fish. He's out in that flow, and he's going sideways into the weeds again.
Yeah, you can get into trouble out there sometimes. Oh, that's bigger head shake.
Dave, I think you got a bigger fish on.
That's bigger head shake. You know the only other thing that fights like that? A mirror. I'm reeling in, okay?
Okay, yeah, I'd appreciate it.
I was gonna recast anyway.
Yeah, just because I don't know.
It looked like
I don't know if we're dealing with a big fish or just a clever one.
it looked like bigger head shakes, so
Swimming at me. He might not be that big, but he's just so strong. This is on the binoffee pop-up again.
back to the.
I put the binoffee on. I didn't go for a second chance on the candy. I figured once was enough.
Well, it's not a dink.
I don't think it's a dink. Like I'm just holding weight. Like it's a heavy fish.
Yeah. The only thing you gotta watch
Is that weed bang?
with a fight like this is the hook pull. If you get a little overzealous. No. I'm just. That's the thing with the center pin. Like that's why you gotta have that lower test curve rod and
Absorb the shock of it.
yeah. If you don't react fast enough, it gives you that extra chance to let off the tension a bit. This is awesome.
I can't believe how much line it took.
I was ready for a nap and then that happened. I started making my bait around midnight. Went to bed around 2 and got up at 4 to come out today. So things might get a little loopy from here on out.
I mean, they haven't been loopy yet.
Oh my god. There goes all those needles. There's a plastic tree down here.
Bigger? He so feels big. He's way down, so I haven't seen him yet.
That's good, I guess. Not that big, I don't think.
Damn strong. Common, see that much. Bigger.
Probably the third biggest, maybe.
No, he's bigger than the last one.
Bigger?
He's not as big as that first big one. He's definitely stronger though. Like, what a battle.
Well, they all have their own personality.
That's a solid fish.
Nice and clean. I like it. I like it.
I like it too. Yeah.
That's a good one.
We are hitting some higher than average fish now.
Yeah.
Just absolutely solid fish. I could argue that fight was probably better than the big guy this morning.
Yeah.
Like this was a good battle.
Well, he was all over the river.
Yeah, he was everywhere. He was out in the flow. He was into the weeds. He was back and forth. Stayed deep in front of us. And again, like way over average here. Fish number 12.
12?
12.
That's awesome. Can't complain.
I can't. I absolutely can't.
Got the choppers coming to find her spot.
Yeah. I'm at a loss for words at this point. But because Dave set the precedent early of what we need to do, we're waiting for that mirror. So if it's 1 in 50, then we have to catch 49 fish.
Probably.
We're well on our way. All right, I want to get this fish back.
You want a picture at all?
Yes, please.
lengths people will go to find our spots. Margins. If I don't have to be accurate or cast.
Oh, you were right, Dave. I guess all it took was to get rid of the plastic. Like the plastic's been doing good all year, but today it's just, I think they want something a little different.
I don't know, like as soon as the coating came off the strip tees, like back where the swivel is on the multi-rig, like I feel like the bait was like getting in the way or something, like.
So it just wasn't presenting the right way.
And I got a good drop there too, which is nice.
But it wasn't in long.
No. And I had activity right away. I had a feeling it was.
Yeah, pretty much as soon as it hit, you had something bumping it. I think their alarm's going down there.
Yeah, I don't think they're fighting anything. They're laughing though, which is good.
Do you need me to net that for you, Davey?
I can slide in there.
No comment.
Not bad.
Decent size, or
It's not terrible.
is it a mirror? Shoddy camera work. I'm not paying attention to move way over. It's not a mirror, Dave.
Sure?
Pretty sure. It looks like he's a good size, though.
Yeah, solid.
Oh, it's definitely not a mirror, Dave.
I was joking.
That's a good fish, though. It's a really good fish.
Exhausted.
That's a nice fish.
Well, this is one of those sessions where I'm glad the camera's rolling because, you know, you can try to explain to people what happened, but it's a lot easier to just get them to check out the video. John had me switch to what was that?
Pink Pinana.
Pink Pinana boilie. I had a couple of drop takes with the ESP boilies, and I think my rig is just kind of knackered from so many fish, and I think the boilie was somehow.
Well, they're heavier.
I think the boilie was spinning around and getting rid of in the way of the hook point maybe, but this is a good result.
Yeah, even though they're more buoyant, I think the weight of that plastic boilie, the ESP one, because your coating is stripped on your multi-rig, I bet you the weight of that was causing it to spin more.
I think there's a simple explanation because the hook is fine and everything else, and you know, now I got a fish on the mat.
What a good fish, though. And you had, like, that hit the bottom, and you said, oh, I'm going to get one.
Yeah.
Like, it happened.
I could see
right
activity
away.
As soon as it hit the bottom.
So the fish was there waiting for it.
Yeah, like, not only was I confident with the drop, but as soon as it hit, like, I was getting indications, so. Which is the fun part of, I think, the method feeder, is sometimes you get a little early indication, and it's kind of fun that way.
Definitely been an exciting session.
Umpteen million takes and runs, and
we're at 18 fish between the two of us.
That's insane. I know this spot is capable of that, but I didn't expect it at halfway through October.
No, neither did I.
I think he's still there. I Did he come towards you?
I don't know, but he took quite a bit of line there on 2 big poles. Right?
Yeah, he's there. Yeah, he's still there.
Is the camera going?
Yeah. He sat there for a second, didn't he?
Oh my goodness, he wanted to be on camera. Did you get shots with this?
I got a couple of good pictures.
Okay, good.
This one feels small.
I didn't think.
Did you
it
pan
would
over
go.
for yourself?
It should be.
Okay.
It should work out. I'm gonna. Not too worried about it at this point.
Oh my goodness. My underwear are wet.
Another dark.
My rig is everywhere.
We're mucking out getting some of these darker ones now, eh? It's not a mirror.
Oh my goodness.
Hashtag just a comment.
Hashtag. Oh my god. The bank is destroyed.
Yeah, we really made a mess here.
What is this, 30 fish?
This, if we get this in the net, this will be 19. Oh!
That's okay.
Yeah, he did a wild turn. Just came off there.
That's the first one I've lost today. So we're still at 18. But you know what? We didn't need that fish.
It wasn't a mirror.
It's not a mirror.
We're saving film. We're saving memory card.
But it's, you know what? That worked out in our favor. The barb is so bent down on this now. I'm pretty much fishing a barbless hook, so
Yeah.
no harm to the fish. I got a little bit of a battle out of it to remember what it feels like.
Yeah.
It's been so long since I had a fish. So I'm going to put this back out and I'm going to try and get a mirror.
Here you go. There you go, on the money.
Never felt it hit. Oh, it was sitting in a good spot too.
You want this rolling?
Nah, you can shut that down for now. We don't need it on until we get a mirror.
Be interesting, like, if you could see.
Are you on? It's on, but it's not on this angle. I wasn't thinking that was going to go. Mine has sat idle way longer than your has. Definitely got weeds on him. He's just that way. There's a weed.
Oh.
Are you gonna double us up or what?
Hope so. Or you could just smash the mirror and put this to bed.
I don't think I'm gonna be the one lucky enough to get the mirror today. I've had the big fish and I've had the most fish. That mirror is just screaming your name.
Different fight.
Yeah, it definitely is a different fish. It's on Banoffee again. Nice one. Yeah. Well,
You're tired.
it's been a while. There's been not really any activity on my line at all. Dave's had pretty steady and consistent activity, line bumps and such. But since I lost that fish, nothing else has been happening really, other than, you know, us just watching your line. And we were literally just thinking that it was about to go because he was getting a lot of indication. So I put the camera on, and his stops completely, and mine just absolutely melts off with another nice dark fish. Big tail on this guy. That's probably why it had so much of a fight. But really, yeah, we're just kind of hanging in, hoping we get a mirror at this point. There's really not much else to do other than either catch a mirror or go home. And I don't really want to go home yet. So we're going to stick it out a little bit longer. Hopefully bank one or two more fish. Hopefully one or all of them are mirrors. And yeah, then we'll wrap all this up and we'll pack it in for the day. But what an amazing session. This was fish number 19 that came to the net. That's just absolute insanity.
You're on 13?
I'm on 13 because I lost that last one.
You're gonna lap me.
Do you actually have them on or what? You got them right there already? Is it a carp?
Yeah.
How'd you get them in so quick?
I got a long arm them.
The alarm was still going when I turned on the camera, and you literally had him at the net by the time the camera was booted up. Like,
I thought he was swimming at me, but I was just cranking him. Oh my god.
here's the kicker, Dave. That's fish number 20.
Oh yeah?
13 for me, 7 for you. That's 20 freaking fish.
Not a mirror,
Not a mirror?
just in case you're wondering.
Hashtag not a mirror. Hashtag just a comment.
You think that'll get old in the video or no?
I don't care. I'm having a blast. If they don't want to watch it, they can fast forward, or they can just watch it on mute. Either way, this has been just an amazing day.
Wow, man.
We're allowed, with no sleep and being this nuts today, we're allowed to be a little bit stupid.
Alright.
That ginger ale's really doing you in, isn't it?
Yep. This is like, this is the size I was getting when I was fishing against Nathan.
Oh, for the challenge you did with improved carp angling. Don't get a hernia lifted that thing. That is an absolute monster, Dave.
Yep.
For all those people out there, if you come fishing in Canada, that's what you can expect.
There's like, this guy was finally able to get at my hook bait because we caught the other 20 fish that were around here. And, you know, good healthy population of fish here.
Let me zoom in so he actually looks like it's more than a pound.
Anyways, I want to do.
Oh, that looks so cool. You went full matchman there.
Well, that's the only thing you can do with a fish that small to make it look cool, right? Anyways.
All right, since you pulled your Steve Ringer, let's get you sat back up and you can try and be like Chili Chilcottle or something.
I like how this feels.
Does it feel like a 2-pounder?
No, the 2-pounders don't pull this way. There's some weight here, John.
Is there? Yeah. Not just in the waders?
Oh, there's at least 5 pounds of water in my right shoe alone. This guy's gonna screw me up.
Not a dark fish, Dave.
Not a mirror.
He's dark.
That was my boiling. That might have been the guy that came up over there.
Oh, that's the darkest one yet. That's chocolate. That's a pretty fish.
And I got my boiling.
That fish right there was just worth showing up today.
He's fighting well. That was victorious. You've done it! You caught the most fish ever.
Go Team Dave.
This year has not gone the way anyone expected. It's a lot of complications around the globe, let's say. And it's been a pleasure to be a part of such a productive session. You know, whether we were fishing for bluegills or catfish or whatever, we managed to forget a lot of things today and have a good time. And you know, hopefully by the time this thing hits the air, things will be sorted out and we can get back to normal. We got so many things to look forward to next season, and it would be nice to plan for them with some certainty down the road. But anyways, check out the Urban Carp Collective, subscribe to the Angler Files, check out Monster Carp Tackle, and there's a lot of great videos archived on this channel. There's no shortage of material to get you through the winter, so explore some of the older videos. There's some truly gold there. More gold than this fish. This fish is kind of brown, but
it's gorgeous.
Yeah. Anyways, I'm gonna put this Sunday shoe back, or whatever you want to call them, and look forward to the next trip on the bank. Might be for trout, might be for carp, who knows. I've always wanted to do this, John. I want it to be like, click over here to subscribe, and click over here if you think I'm crazy and you want to leave the video.